Have you closed the door on one?
Well, we were throwing in one just for that noise. Number one. Mini for the win.
See, this is where Volkswagen needs to come in here. You listening, Volkswagen?
Okay. Welcome to Car School Confessions, Season 2, Episode 2. I'm Francis. This is...
Kate.
And I'm Vicky.
Yes. And in this episode, I need to have a rant because it's actually doing my head in. After that, though, we're going to have a little game. And I didn't invent this game, but I think it's perfect for what we do. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But first, has your week been a fail or prevail? What's been going on for you guys?
Oh, me, I have just had, do you know what's been dead exciting? I've just had a 0 minor pass. What?
Oh, they feel so good.
Do you know what was really, 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 really lovely about it? Like, one, like, your pupil has done their absolute best drive ever. But also, it was really nice that the examiner gave me recognition as well.
Ah, that's nice.
You don't get that, like, often, do you? And it was really, really nice. Like, he just turned around and just looked at me, looked at my pupil, and just went, outstanding. And I was just like, that was really, really nice. And he said, no, honestly, Kate, outstanding.
Congratulations, Kate. And this is why you are in the top 100, Kate.
Oh, my pupil, she was crying with, like just pure joy. She was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, she was just a little star. She was a little star.
Oh, that's lush.
Yeah.
So your week's been definitely a prevail, not a fail.
Yes, not a fail.
Awesome. What about you, Vicky?
I haven't had any tests because they keep getting cancelled.
Story of our life.
Yeah, car's been in for service, which good. Lost a wheel trim on my other car. Went out this morning, just no wheel trim on it. Where did that go?
What? Is that Middlesbrough? Someone's come round and taken it.
Well, funnily, my car was parked in Middlesbrough last night, but it's only like horrible, like cheap plastic one. It's on my electric car. You'd expect better, wouldn't you? But it's just a horrible cheap plastic one. It's just not there. I went out this morning, did my walk around check. No wheel trim on the front passenger side.
Oh,
How bizarre.
Someone thought it was metal and took it home to scrap it and then realised it wasn't and probably is now using it for an ashtray.
How much do they smoke? It's a big ashtray, that.
To be fair, if that's the worst thing that's happened this week, I'll take that. That's all good, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. I'm just ordering a new one.
Okay, so we're not saying it's a fail. We're all having a great week. I'm not having a fail week either. I'm currently in Birmingham in a camper van.
Oh, I am
Love
loving
that.
your camper van. How is van life?
So good. Oh my God, it's actually so good. I'm just parked up next to a park. Great view. You can't see it. Well, you can kind of. It's there. That's the window. You can't see it, but on the camera, I'm pointing at the window. And I'm next to a 4G antenna. So I've got great signal and I'm just living off my unlimited data from Vodafone. Thank you.
I love that.
So cool.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing.
Are you literally in the middle of nowhere?
There's a park. Not really, but I'm at the end of a dead end, so it's really quiet.
Love that.
It.
So good.
We've all had a great week. This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Whoop whoop.
I kind of need to ruin it now though, because something that's been winding me up the most is, when was COVID? It was like 2 years ago now. It feels like a lot longer.
Is that it?
3 years?
No.
No, it's
I don't-
more than
Maybe
that.
4 years. And it ruined the driving test system
Yes.
where no one could get tests because there's so many learners backed up. Sorry. Why are we still waiting 6 months?
Oh,
It's stressing me out so much. It's the most talked about thing in my DMs. Like, how are we going to fix this?
it's awful, isn't it? And in our area, we kind of got back on top of things and there really wasn't a very big waiting list. And then we've had more examiners leave than have started. And now there's just no availability. It's not even 6 month wait. If you went and logged on today on the website and pulled up Hartlepool, Middlesbrough, Darlington, Durham and Sunderland, there's no tests, 0 tests to book.
You're joking.
Nothing.
So we're going backwards. This is
Yeah.
getting worse, not better.
And I am so sorry for these learner drivers that are having to go through this at the minute. It's hard. You put your blood, sweat and tears into learning to drive. Somebody says you've passed your theory, you could go and book your driving test, but you can't.
You can't.
I remember you used to go on the test centre. You could get a test within 2-3 weeks, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And we used to complain about it. Oh,
Yeah.
someone fails. It takes them 3-4 weeks to get another test. Outrageous. Now look,
Yeah.
we wish it was like that.
And now they're saying about, if people fail, that they might extend that period that you can rebook it.
Are you joking? You can't get a test anyway.
Yeah, you can't get one anyway. still going to matter.
You can make it 6 months, it makes no difference.
No difference.
And then the pressure when you go and take your driving test, knowing that
Yeah,
if
it's
you don't pass
massive.
this, you haven't got another one to be able to book. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, book one and we'll look for a cancellation because one will come up.
You have to do that date, yeah.
Yeah.
But the system's fundamentally flawed, isn't it? If we've got more examiners leaving than joining, why are they all leaving?
Why are they
Like,
leaving?
the working
Yeah.
conditions aren't brilliant, the pay's not fantastic. There must be a reason that we can't keep hold of examiners.
We need to make being a driving examiner a better job.
Absolutely. Because there's a lot of pressure to be an examiner as well. They take a lot of abuse from the public, they
Yeah.
take abuse from
Yeah.
driving instructors.
Yeah.
They've got a big decision on their shoulders, haven't they? Like, if I say yes to this person, like, what if they go out and seriously injure or kill themselves or somebody else, like, tomorrow? It's a huge amount of pressure. It's hard for driving instructors as well at the minute because a lot of pupils are going down to like 1 a fortnight lessons. So how do you manage that in your
Yeah.
diary?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard.
Because if their test is so far away, they don't need it.
No, so what's the point in having a lesson every week when you're not going to get a test for months?
I was at a meeting the other day and they were saying as well about, when you book your driving test, and I was saying before that if you fail, you can't book another one for 10 days and they're going to extend it. They're now looking at extending the little period in between where if you cancel your test, so it's 72 hours, is it currently?
Oh, no
Yes.
way.
Yeah, they're looking at extending that.
Well, then why would I cancel my test? I'm just going to have a go.
This is the issue we're going to have. People go, I'll just have a go.
That's not going to help, is it?
No.
It's just not going to help.
Isn't
at
it just
all.
making it less fun as well?
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah, it's much more stressful. That's why instructors are leaving as well. Like, that's why even bad instructors are fully booked, because you can't find an instructor if you need driving lessons.
And then what really worries me is driving standards. Like you said there, people are just going to go and have a go. So you might just get a lucky 40 minutes and you might
Yeah.
just scrape through your test. That really doesn't mean that you should have took it in the first place or that you're going to be safe on the road now you've passed.
No.
Yeah.
And that you've just said there, all the bad driving instructors are fully booked as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good, is it? It's not a reflection on
No.
what the DVSA are pushing, which is like safe driving for life.
What's the answer?
I might just go and work in Asda.
Please don't. Go to Aldi instead.
If Loveday got sacked and you got the job, what would you do?
It's hard, isn't it? Because there's no money in the pot, is there? And I don't know. It's easy for us, I think, from the outside saying, well, you do this, that and the other, but
Yeah.
what could you do? I think the system's broken. It's just broken.
Can I tell you what I would do?
Yeah.
Go on.
People are paying £300-400 for driving tests. So I put the price of a test up to £100 and put that money straight into the pockets of the examiners.
Yes.
And then I would make it where, like in Ireland, you can only book a driving test after you've had 12 lessons with an instructor and they've been signed off.
Yes.
Ireland doesn't have a backlog. An instructor can't just gather 50 driving licenses and book 50 tests. They have to be signed off. You have to be ready for a driving test and then you can book your driving test.
Yes.
Why aren't we doing this?
That would be a good option, definitely. Francis for president.
I was just going to say Francis.
As a
I was
DVSA.
there. I've just done that again.
Okay, I'm going to stop ranting now. I'm going to stop ranting. Shall we do something happy and fun? I've got something funny. I've got a game. Do you want to play a game?
Yes, love game.
Yeah?
Do you know what you reminded me of then when you said that? Off the Saw films. Do you
Saw.
want to play a game?
I promise not that kind of game. No one's getting locked in. So here's how the game works. We're going to rate the top 10 best learner cars. Or
Mini.
first
mini,
cars. Whatever.
Mini. Ta-da! Well done, Francis.
So, well, Kate loves a Polo and I love an Above. So this should be a contentious issue. But because I designed the game, I can't play it. So it's going to be out of Vicky and Kate to pick where the cars go on the board. I've got 20 cars that need to be rated 10 to 1. 1 is the best car, 10 is the worst car on our list. But when I say a car, you have to put it in the spot, 1 to 10, or discard it. And you can't move on to the next car until that car is in the spot and you don't know what's next on the list.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. We play together as a team.
So you might be left at the end with some cars that you have to place because we have to have a top 10. And we might be left with some cars in a position that you didn't want them in because you didn't know what was coming next.
Okay.
Fun!
Do you know what? All of a sudden, though, I've just went proper, like, tense. Like, come on. You know,
I went-
so competitive. Like the surprise at the end.
Car number 1, we're starting off with a Skoda Fabia. Are we putting it on the list, and where are we putting it?
Off that list.
Is this for learner cars? Sorry.
Yeah,
A learner car for a learner, or your first car?
off. Get that off.
Oh, really?
No, Kate. Surely nobody is learning to drive as a learner thinking, my dream first car is a Skoda.
Off the
In the
list.
bin.
Okay,
Yeah.
Skoda's in the bin. I agree. I put that in as a let's test the waters to see if this game works. Honda Civic, number 2. Are we putting it in? Good car.
Oh, high insurance, though.
Very high
is it
insurance.
really?
Honda. Yeah.
Oh, we're taking this game properly seriously.
You look at that. Of course, we're taking this game seriously, Francis.
Honda Civic.
Should we keep it?
I'll keep that in, yeah.
We'll keep it.
Yeah, what number?
Oh, near the
Ooh.
bottom.
Yeah. 7? 8?
8. Let's go 8.
8. Okay.
Okay, I'm putting Honda Civic in at number 8.
That excited, my feet are all going.
All right, next is this one, Ford Focus.
She can't get a new Fiesta anymore, so maybe Focus is up the priority list.
Oh, but for a first car, you're probably not going to buy a new one.
No,
True.
I don't rate a Ford Focus. I'd take that off the list if I'm honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go with you, Kate.
I
Yeah.
had one. I used to teach in one. That's probably the second best teaching car I've had.
Really? Ford Focus?
Yeah.
Fixed or repaired daily?
If you want it off the list, I'll go with you, Kate.
For a learner car, I don't think a Ford Focus. I'd rather pick a Skoda Fabia than a Ford Focus.
Oh, we've already
Oh!
put that in the bin.
Yeah.
Wild.
right. Off the
Okay,
list.
Ford Focus
Off.
is in the bin.
In
Yeah,
the bin.
off the list.
If you put this next one in the bin, this might disappoint some people. Suzuki Swift.
I knew you were going to say Suzuki Swift.
Ah,
Oh.
keep a Swift.
Keep it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
for
Yeah.
pickles.
Where's it going?
Do you know? What about a 6?
6? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Suzuki Swift is in on the board at number 6. Okay, wild card, because some people really care about the environment. What about a Toyota Prius?
What, as a learner car, not an Uber?
Yeah, not an Uber. But they're super economical. That's why they are Ubers, isn't it?
I'm not a fan.
No, all I can see is
Because
Brian
they're
from Family
Ubers.
Guy. I don't see many Priuses, if I'm honest.
Bin. Not as a learner car.
No.
Okay, fine. Prius in the bin.
Yeah.
Next. Now, I might regret saying that I'm taking no part in placing cars at this point. What about an Abarth 595?
Oh, well, we better keep that for you. But you know, for a learner, though, it would be a Fiat 500, wouldn't it? Not in a bar.
Yeah.
But a first car. For like a young person to drive while they're learning. And then they'll keep the same car once they've passed.
Purely on insurance alone, they would just pick a 500, not in a bath, surely. I haven't seen any baths with L plates on apart from yours. Are you
That's
the
true.
only one? Are you the only person teaching it
Oh,
in a
no,
bath?
there's a guy called Mike who's got one as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
out of 45,000 driving instructors, there's 2 of you that have got on a bath. Is that what you're saying? So on that basis, surely it's going to have to go off the list.
No!
There's someone here, but she's got a Fiat 500.
Oh.
Not in a bath.
All right, we're not playing this game anymore. Fuck it.
Sorry, Francis. I just think, you know, if you want to go for all of the learners and new car owners, like, it's a small percentage, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 of you out of
Harsh.
45,000.
I feel like that'd be a second car.
Okay, fine. Moving on.
Oh, look at your face.
But took me off.
Francis, we're so sorry. I'm so sorry, Francis.
Okay, next. VW Golf.
Golf. Ooh.
Yeah, on the list.
On the list, I would say a little bit higher up.
Okay, we've got Suzuki Swift at 6 and a Honda Civic at 10.
Should we go mid-range at 5?
Oh, I would have said 4 or 3 there.
No.
Yeah, for golf. Yeah.
You pick then.
Meet in the middle. 5, 4, 3. Meet in the middle at 4.
Oh, 4 then, 4 please, 4 please.
Indecisive. We're indecisive.
VW Golf is in. So we've got 1, 2, and we've got the top 3 still to decide. 6, 8, and 4 is in. Toyota Yaris. Now they're really reliable and loads of people teaching them. Lots of people pick them as a first car. I don't think they're very stylish. Controversial opinion.
No, I think that's straight in at number 3. I think a Yaris, really
A
popular.
Yaris at 3.
I used to have
Yeah,
a Yaris. I had 2 Yarises.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's a Yaris.
yeah. No, yeah. I've not owned one, but lots of people do as a first car. Lots of
Yeah.
people learn to drive in a
Yeah.
Yaris. Lots and lots of people learn to drive in a Yaris.
I wouldn't put it at 3.
Where you going lower?
You've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10.
5.
5. Right. Okay. Let's go 5 then.
Okay.
5.
I don't think it deserves to be in the top 3.
Okay.
Over a Golf.
Kate thinks she knows what's coming up. Kate is hoping for some absolute gems coming
I
up.
would pick a Golf over a Yaris, but I'm not buying my first car
I would pick a Golf over a Yaris, yeah.
all day.
Golfs are really nice. The Toyota, have you closed the door on one? Awful.
Well, it'd be worth owning one just for that noise. Oh, amazing. Love that.
Next on the list, Audi A3. Great
Ooh.
drive,
Mm.
economical and reliable.
First car? One of my pupils has got an A3 as her first car, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would put the Audi A3 in the same category as a Polo as well.
What, so we think like number 3?
Now we
Yeah.
are discovering the problem with this game. You wanted to put it like 5 or 6, but it's already in there.
Right, well, lock it in at 3.
3. Audi A3's in at 3. Okay.
Is this like the best cars or the most popular, obvious choice?
Just our ratings of the best. This
Okay.
is going to be our top 10 first cars.
Okay.
And we can publish this as our definitive list of top 10 first cars.
Highly accurate and scientifically based.
Highly accurate, scientific. Yeah. BMW 1 Series.
Bin.
Bin.
Fair enough. Great car though. Used to have one. No?
Bin.
Okay. Wow. Ford Fiesta.
In there. In there.
For first car, for learner car.
2.
2.
2. Oh, look at Kate's face. Like every driving instructor ever in the whole wide world teaches in a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
No.
Because they're very cheap to buy.
And so they're going to be like collectibles.
Mm.
Oh, look at Kate's face. She doesn't agree with
Kate's
me.
not happy. Do you want to contend that, Kate?
I don't think it deserves to go as low as what we got 7.
Mm.
Okay, we'll stick at 2.
No, to be fair, good safety rating, probably economical on fuel, cheap insurance. Like this is what you need in a learner car or a
Yeah.
first car. This is what,
Yeah.
like cheap parts, easy to fix. Like this is what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair. Now we've got so few spaces left. I think I know what you're going to do with this one. Hyundai i10.
Oh, bin, absolutely.
Bin.
Get that straight in the bin.
Bin. Okay.
In the
Next,
bin.
Mercedes A-Class. Lots of people teaching them because they think it looks good. Lots of learners get into them and go, oh my God.
Yeah, they're not buying one though,
Yeah.
are they?
Snap. Have you seen that? Look, oh, I'm in a Mercedes. Yeah, but you're learning, bro. Not saying.
I do think that they are, again, like a car that you'd buy after a couple of years.
Yeah, not as a first one, in the bin.
Oh, are we sacking off Mercedes A-Class when we've got a Honda Civic, Suzuki Swift, Toyota Yaris
Yeah.
on the list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're thinking about new drivers and learner drivers, aren't we? So bin.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Okay.
driving instructor car, because they want to drive around in a nice car between lessons.
That's true. It's an instructor car, but why are you teaching in a car that I'm never going to be able to afford? True story. That was me. Fiat Panda.
Oh, get in the bin.
Oh, God.
In the
bin.
bin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. James May's favourite car.
No,
Fiat
in
Panda.
in the
Yeah,
bin.
really cheap and no. Okay. Citroen C3 Cactus. You know the one with
Oh,
the
absolutely
Oh,
in the bin.
Get
in
rid
the
of that.
bin.
Oh.
Awful. Awful.
What is that car?
Who decided? I'll just put all this khaki plastic
Yeah.
tat down the side.
It's vile.
Yeah. Do you slightly sick in your mouth every time you see one?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Mm. Now we face the ultimate problem with this game. Oh, this is such a good game. The next car is a Mini.
Number 1. Number 1. Mini
no,
for the win.
No, don't agree.
It has to stay on the list.
It can stay on the list, but it's
Well,
not
you
number
binned
one.
my bath.
On the basis that learner drivers and new drivers are not buying in a bath, they're buying a Fiat 500 Francis.
Are they buying a Mini?
Yes.
And how high up the list are they buying it?
Kate thinks near the bottom. Right, you put it near the bottom.
1, 7, 9, or 10?
7.
7.
So we've got 3 slots left. How
Yeah.
many cars
Yeah.
have we got left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 2 in the bin and 3 to rate. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful with our bin decisions here, Kate.
Oh.
Are we agreeing 7 for the Mini?
Yeah.
The next car is a Fiat 500.
Yeah, definitely. High. Everybody wants
For
one.
learners,
Hi.
yeah,
Yeah. They all want a Fiat 500.
1, 9, or 10.
Oh, shit. Why are you doing this to us? I don't think it deserves the 1.
No, I mean, I wouldn't. But they all want one.
You blink and there's a Fiat 500.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
absolutely. To be fair, they're not a good car, are they?
no.
But everybody does want one. They've obviously got the design of them, right? And the branding and stuff.
It's because of the colours. They look so fun.
Yeah. We'll go for 9.
9,
9.
okay.
Yeah.
Fiat 500 is in at 9. The next car to put on the list is a Vauxhall Corsa.
Oh, bin. Get that in the bin.
Bin!
Bin, really?
Oh, yeah, they're awful.
They might be awful, but I do see a lot of them for learner cars, as in first car.
Yeah, because they're cheap, but they're really cheap for a reason, because they are awful. Do you remember when they used to put the recall list up in the test
Yeah.
centre? There was always a Corsa and a Vauxhall Adam, always on the recall list.
Really?
Always.
If you want to bin it, you can bin it.
I think, like, I would never say to any of my pupils, do you know what? Go and buy yourself a Vauxhall Corsa. Like, would you ever say that to pupil? Go and buy a Corsa. No. Get it in the bin.
About a Mini.
fair one. Oh, put it on at 10 as a safe bet.
10, okay.
We're just going to be left with 2 really disgusting, horrible cars, and we're going to have to put it in as number 1.
So now we just need to crown the best learner car.
Look at you know there's 2 rubbish cars there. I can tell by the smile on your face.
Actually, I designed this so that the spaces would be full and then the Mini and the next car would go off the list. But you've been very frugal. The next car is the Volkswagen Polo.
Good learner car, good first car.
Are you putting it at number 1 though?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to know. I had a Polo as my first
Yeah,
car. I learned to drive
I
a
would.
Polo. My first car was a Polo.
Yeah. And actually, if you actually look around, there are a lot of old Polos as well. They're still going.
Okay, so they last.
Yeah, they do last.
Yeah, I would put my kids in a VW. When they learn to
Yeah.
drive, I would happily put them in a VW as their first car.
You're listening to this. See, this is where Volkswagen needs to come in here. You're listening, Volkswagen.
Okay, so the number 1, what we're saying is definitively and forevermore, the best learner car or first car is a VW Polo.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
And the next car has to go in the bin. Do you want to guess what it was?
Oh,
Citroen C1.
No,
oh, okay. A Renault Clio.
nope.
Oh,
Shall I tell you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Tesla. I thought you might be stuck with having to put a Tesla on the list.
Nah, in the bin.
Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, Tesla could easily go in the bin.
Do you know what? I'm all right with that list.
Yeah.
Let's have a rundown then. Let's have our top 10, Francie.
So from 10 to 1 of our best first cars is at number 10, the Vauxhall Corsa. Number 9, the Fiat 500. Number 8, the Honda Civic. Number 7, the Mini. 6, Suzuki Swift. 5, Toyota Yaris. 4, VW Golf. 3, Audi A3. 2, Ford Fiesta. And the best first car, according to us, is the VW Polo.
Do you know what? I know you set that up to make that be like a horrendous list, but actually, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not
a bad list.
That's not a bad
Yeah.
list.
It's not a bad list.
Not a bad
Not a
list
bad
at all. Thanks, Francis.
Volkswagen, get at us because 2 of your cars are on the list. And
Absolutely.
mine isn't. I'm really, I'm annoyed.
Oh, we didn't do out of badness, Francis. It's just like,
No.
it's a lot of money for somebody to go and buy as a first car.
We'll come back again soon and do this list again.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
I
Yeah.
liked that a lot.
Cool.
It was really good. Thank you, Francis.
What we're going to do next is we are Car School Confessions, and we get you guys to write in and tell us embarrassing, funny stories from driving lessons, driving, and all of your other things that you want to share with us but not share with anyone else, because we will keep them anonymous.
Yeah.
I got quite a lot, so we're going to do quick fire confessions. My driving instructor is either eating Mentos or force feeding them to me while I drive, or taking a shit every 20 minutes. Yo, pull up when you can, gotta take a quick shit.
What? Is that because they're eating so many
Mentos?
Mentos? Do they not have laxative
They have
properties
a
if you eat?
laxative effect.
They do, don't they? If you eat too many mints, don't they? Or is this just like an urban myth?
It does say on the back of the packet, but why on earth would you tell your people go to take a shit?
Every 20 minutes. That must mean it's probably exaggerating for effect, but happens more than once on a lesson.
Wow. Change instructors.
Yeah.
And maybe that instructor should seek some medical advice.
Next, hit the curb in my driving test twice and still passed.
No.
Don't people normally fail for that?
So I've heard an examiner before, when my pupils hit the curb, say it wasn't full loss of control, though, it was just a slight misjudgment.
Ooh.
We actually need an examiner here.
Leon, help us out.
Jason would give you that answer, though, that you can't tell what is a fail and not unless you're in the driver's seat.
Could have been during the manoeuvre or something, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually, there's not enough information there. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. I am a driving instructor. On the way home after my last lesson, I hit the curb and not softly. We've all been there. Don't worry.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Next confession. I confess I drove without a license. Don't do
No,
that.
that's naughty.
Not cool.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
And do you know what? You might think that you're getting extra practice before your driving test, but all it takes is you to get pulled over, and then you'll get a court date in the future, and then you'll pass your driving test, and then on the court date, they'll take the license off you. It's so dumb. I'm not even saying that because I'm a driving instructor. It's actually dumb.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, you're not insured. Like,
No.
think about the risks. No, it's no. Don't make me
No.
use my cross man voice. No.
That's a proper confession. I did something super illegal. I somehow managed to pass with just 20 hours of lessons and no prior experience. Well done.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Someone confessed, some of these are definitely trolling. Someone confessed, I'm shit at driving.
Sorry, that's really, that was me.
When I was learning to drive, I was real bad at driving when I was learning to drive.
Yeah, I was. I remember having like a light bulb moment, and I'd had like 30 odd lessons, and I just all of a sudden went, when I thought, wow. Now I get pupils like that, and I think, yeah, I was like that.
Absolutely. We've all been there.
This one's quite good. It's from my mate, and I won't name him. Swore at myself when I knew I failed, and then the examiner jumped out of the car.
What?
I think he went a bit nuts when he knew that he messed up his driving test, and then he went a bit nuts, like swearing, and then the examiner was like, "I'm just gonna get out, mate."
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Now would they be like, I'm just going to turn on my body camera?
Yes.
This is one that I think most people, or a lot of people, do on their driving test. On the test, I once asked my examiner what he did for a living, and he's sitting doing
I
his
love
job.
that.
Examiners must get that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this one's quite common as well, because I've heard this more than once. I did a mock test with my instructor and he actually fell asleep during it. I've heard about instructors falling asleep before.
It wasn't me, just saying.
No, you did it on a test.
I've heard a few about people's instructors falling asleep as well.
Yeah, how dangerous. How dangerous.
This one is actually a good teachable moment. When driving, I check mirrors as per instructions, but my brain forgets to actually observe, which is why you play games with pupils and do like, what can you see? What colour is that car, right?
Yeah.
Because they do that and they haven't, because you've told them to, but they're not like looking, right?
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
a common thing, so don't worry. A lot of people do that and it's fine. That's why your instructor should be asking you what you saw in the mirror.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've had a couple of other confessions, 2 which are from instructors. So this came off the back of my video, I don't know if you've seen it, where I reversed off my drive and stalled the car. And my neighbour was standing there, so I just turned the engine off. I turned the engine off, got out and just pretended that I forgot something just so it didn't look as like embarrassing.
Styled it out.
I just styled it out. So someone wrote back and said, today I accidentally drove into my house. And I was like, tell me more.
What?
An instructor?
An instructor, they have to
Wow.
park really, really close on their driveway in order for other cars to be able to use the driveway. And yesterday they actually hit the house, but very, very gently. And I said, was there any damage? And they said, just a little scratch.
Oh,
Oopsie.
got it.
Yeah. And then another instructor said they were at a set of lights and they stalled because they were still in 3rd gear. Oopsies.
I meant to put the car in reverse the other day, and this was filmed for TikTok, and I nearly drove into a railing in front of me because I went forwards, not backwards.
I love that video. That is on TikTok as well, isn't it?
Whoopsie. Yes, it is.
Oh, I loved it. I was laughing my head off.
We are all rubbish.
We're all rubbish, but we're trying our best.
No matter how good your driving is, sometimes we have a few slip-ups.
Thank you for those confessions.
If you've got any more confessions, then you can send them to us and Kate's going to tell you how.
carschoolconfessions@gmail.com or on any of the socials, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok at carschoolconfessions.
Yay!
Fun! We're going to do this again sometime.
Oh, yes, please. Can we have more games? Because I really like the game.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
More games, definitely. Kate, you're good with quizzes and stuff. Kate, you make us a game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tune in next episode for another game and Kate's going to be in charge of it. And Kate is good at quizzes. Kate's always doing a quiz. So see you on the next episode for Kate's mystery game. Thanks for listening.
Bye,
Bye guys. See you soon.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
See ya.